Just Hilarious now. All right, I want us to check out some clips because y'all know she got a chance to do the interview with Shannon Sharp. And I want to just get into a few of the clips and things that she had, and let's see where I want to start. I'm gonna try to remember to do this one last because there's been some drama and things going on with Cardi B and Offset that we're gonna get into. So I guess we can start. Let's start here because some of that stuff I don't care about. I will say this: I'm shook at the fact that Jess got a butt job. She talks about. She said her sister or her god sister, whoever exposed her because she fired the girl, and she told everybody she got a boob job. I'm sorry, I keep saying boob job, but a butt job, a BBL or whatever. And child, I would have never known. I would have never known. But I mean, I guess the way that she got it, it don't look crazy like some of these other folks, but. Okay, I mean, good luck to you, girl. But let's get into this one. Corey Holcomb called Jess's son. Oh, he called her a whore? Because I never really, or at least I forgot the issue that those two was beefing. So let's get into this real quick.
That is a comedian that I got into it with. I did a photo shoot with my son, and it went viral. I was naked. My son was not. My son had on Jordans. The only thing I had on was Jordans and socks. Okay. And he was covering me. Right. He was covering my boobs, my private area, and he had on clothes. And I did the shoot. I posted it. It goes viral. Right. The next morning, I wake up to Corey Holcomb calling me a whore and, a black whore, and saying that my son would be gay. And this is why a lot of our young black men are gay, because of black whores like Jess Hilarious and things like that. And he was
Do you know him?
In. I do not know. I still have not got the chance to see this man. That was the reason why I went to Wild 'N Out. To see this man.
And you didn't, and he wasn't there that day?
No, I made the show, but I'm like, thank you, Nick, but where's Corey? He's no, he ain't here. So why you? Because you know why I'm coming up here, Nick. Because that's why you reached out to me, because I flamed him. I was roasting him back to back 3 days straight. And that's why you reached out, Nick. You knew I wanted to see him. He said, no, but you got on the show. Thank you.
You let it go now?
Hell no, I ain't let it go. No, I didn't let it go. I mean, it wasn't even so much about him talking.
I'm sorry. This is one of those moments where your mama is definitely warranted. Okay? I know I don't be tripping too much about your mama, when Candace says it, Dr. Heavenly says I could care less, but this definitely one of the moments. You ain't talking about, you must be talking about your mama. Okay? Because everything about you is giving gay. You hope. Okay? Because you can't be talking about this one over here. Yeah, and if I was her, I would have stayed on his motherfucking ass, because don't ever speak on my motherfucking. You don't know shit about my child. You damn sure don't know anything about my fucking parenting for you to open your wide back ass mouth, nigga. Like, she should have ate him the hell up, because who the hell are you? Okay? That right there, like, Now I will say, Jess, the photo is giving cringe, okay?
Talking about me. You don't say that kind of thing about somebody's child. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You just don't say stuff like that, But then I realized he don't have a relationship with his mother.
Come on.
You know what I mean? He doesn't have a relationship with his kids. He told one of his kids, F them, he'll make another one. So it's, And,
I would have been on his ass forever about that. Okay, you Dr. Umar ass hoe. Like, yeah, I would have been on his ass, baby, because don't dare. That's crazy. That is crazy. You over here heavily critiquing, and you can't even sweep around your own motherfucking dough. And I'm wondering if you could even afford the fucking broom. Okay, I don't like that.
The way he talks about his family, something like, he has other issues, obviously, very dirty person.
Right.
Yeah. Corey Holcomb. That is
So the thing she mentioned about that photo that we just saw, she said that she posted that photo and it went viral. I do believe that Jess posted that photo for it to go viral. I feel like she understood social media at that moment. She understood the outrage. She understood the things to say and do. Because once it goes viral, you might be getting ridiculed, but what it's doing is bringing people to your page. Okay, it's making people follow you. It's this, you know what I'm saying? It's upping your rank on social media and stuff. So I feel like she intentionally posted that, not out of I love my son, and I'm not saying that she doesn't at all. Definitely don't want to, question her parenting or anything like that. But I do feel like the intention behind posting the photo, ain't too different from when DDG be putting his child all over dango Twitch and this and that. It's the reaction of the people. It's for those viral moments or whatnot. And I mean, we could have did without it. I see, like, if that's the photo you want to take, fine. Take the photo with your kid. Like, how y'all do what y'all do. But at the same time, I just feel like some things are not for public consumption. Like, it's not for us. It's not. I mean, if I were to have taken a picture like that with either of my sons, I damn sure I'm not gonna post it for social media for them to try and critique, dictate, all this other stuff, unless I am in a place where I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, and y'all only gonna do exactly what it is that I want y'all to do, which is keep talking about me and making me go more viral, which is making my stake up higher, so making me higher. So, like, let's keep it going, right? But yeah, it's giving a piece of attention seeking. I'll be honest, just a little bit. But let's keep going, because she also talks about, I guess, Akademiks. Okay, so let's see what she's saying about him.
I ain't never met his fat ass in my life.
Lord have mercy.
Never. I had never met him in my life, and I never will, because he's always in the basement.
Him downstairs.
Jess.
Another him downstairs.
Always in the basement. Child,
Why people come for us?
I don't know. Shannon, I guess because we're very confident people. People love to see you win until
you win.
You win. You know what I mean? They want you to be cocky. No, they want you to win, but they don't want you to be cocky with it. They don't want you to celebrate yourself. Mm-hmm. They put a ceiling. People will put a ceiling on you. Ain't no ceiling over here. Mm-mm. I'm going straight up.
Right.
I don't care how long it takes me to get there. I'm not going to play no games.
Right.
I'm not going to cut no corners.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless it's all legitimate.
Right.
But people put a ceiling on you, I think that's the problem. People don't want to see you win until you surpass what winning to them look like.
Right.
And then now it's a problem. Oh, she need to calm down. Or he need to calm down. Yeah. Like, no, don't get above yourself. Well, why?
Right.
Why are you trying to keep me humble?
Right.
What is that? No.
Why? You right.
Baby, Miss Ma'am ate that down, didn't she? Didn't she eat that? Oh, she ate that. People want to see you. What she said? People want to see you win until you win. People want you to be successful. But what did she say? She says something about until you basically go beyond their ceiling of success. Right? Child, that's crazy, because they didn't want to put a cap on how far you can go. Child, she ain't lying about that. I'm with you, Jess. They support you until they don't, honey. I think that was a good one there. That was a good one. Jess talks like she got a few things in this interview that's good. I'm here for it. So let's get into more. Let's see what else Miss Jess over here talking about. Oh, this is the other thing.
Offset was doing him. He knew Cardi. He just knew that he had her. He knew she would never leave. He knew the things to do to get her back.
Buy 2 Birkins, buy 3 Birkins, buy a Rose.
He might be good for like a couple weeks or a couple months, and then you back out there doing what you doing. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but then when she started moving on, that baby couldn't take that.
Yeah.
Now, he be upset.
He do.
Yeah. He be upset.
He be upset
when even like.
Now what they call him now? They call him upset.
Yeah, absolutely. He be upset when certain people take Cardi's side, because I think he feels like it's a side y'all not saying. Y'all ain't saying this, y'all ain't saying but we saying what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? We see you, and then we also hear Cardi tells us everything.
Everything.
That's why I said she don't even need to be up here. She tell us everything anyway. You know what I'm saying? She everything. And we see what you, and we see she also loves you.
Right.
And she loved you through a lot of things that you put her through, too.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, Cardi's a lover. We obviously know that. And so, she just wanted to be happy. And she tried to make that happen several times, but it don't always work out like that.
Can social media ruin a relationship?
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Yes, it can, because then you don't live for the other person anymore. You start living for the validation of others. You know what I mean? You start trying to pay attention to, you start trying to fit the mold of other people who
what they think
ain't
you should
even
be.
got, you don't even know what they got going on. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to please too many people, and you're trying to look perfect in front of too many people. That's why I will say this, and I don't care who get mad at me. I love Kirk and Rasheeda from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
No, ma'am.
That is
No,
a
ma'am.
perfect example
No, ma'am.
of
your grandmother's marriage.
a marriage
No, ma'am.
going through everything.
Put on
in a marriage,
no, ma'am.
standing.
No, ma'am. I cannot. No, ma'am. Put on public display. Let me tell you, you can go through a lot with your partner, whatever the case is, but I just feel like for it to be on public display is crazy, and to constantly be shown disrespect, it be crazy. That's probably, a lot of people feel like, especially when Rasheeda about was the breadwinner, you about probably wouldn't even have no business or something like that if it wasn't for Rasheeda. Okay, and you got the audacity to be up there being disrespectful to her, and then want to sit up there and have a baby on her, but question the baby that she got inside of her because of some whole shit you doing. I just feel like that's just disrespectful. Like, I feel like to say that they're like some sort of relationship goals or you respect, that's a relationship, a perfect example of going through everything and weathering the storm and stuff. I just don't. I don't disagree, because it's been multiple years of the same repeated behavior. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I mean, it's possible to go out there and get something and someone better. In my opinion, maybe not all of the time, but maybe it could have potentially happened for her, but I just can't. And you know what's interesting? I saw that Kirk is about to drop some sort of documentary about himself, D-Lo Entertainment, to give people more of a backstory of who the hell he really is, because I only know Kirk through Rasheeda. I don't know shit about his background. So I think he wants the public to know just how, or just who he is before it was a Rasheeda or whatever. Like, I was that guy before her. So I feel like that's why he doing it. But yeah, nah, I can't agree with that. I feel like Doug and Jackie Christie may have been through a lot. I don't know what that lot is. Um I don't think they've dealt with any cheating. I feel like Doug hasn't embarrassed Jackie. Maybe that would be a good example. He hasn't gotten down on the damn on the television and made her look like a fucking fool. Um yeah, but you know what? When she talks about partnership, I think to each his own. As I also said on the panel, it's really giving it to each his own. Whatever your definition is, and then that's how you choose who is the best example for you or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But good luck to the people or whatever they got going on.